Good evening and thanks for joining us for Denver 7 News at 5 this Tuesday. I'm Micah Smith.
And I'm Jason Grenauer, a former Denver Public Schools employee, stepping forward to voice his concerns about a lack of transparency in the district. He says the superintendent is keeping both the public and school board members in the dark about important issues.
Denver 7's Brandon Richards shows what the employee revealed to the school board last night.
Well, the former employee making those explosive allegations, not just a typical former employee. He was the person in charge of making sure the district was communicating with the public. But now he says his former boss is trying to keep the public in the dark.
A year ago, DPS Superintendent Dr. Alex Marrero and the district's then head of communications, Will Jones, were all smiles when the two chatted for a school TV segment.
Welcome, Will. Glad to be here, Dr. Marrero.
But now Jones is out of a job and speaking out against his former boss.
The P in DPS stands for public.
Jones addressed the school board Monday night and accused Marrero, who he only referred to as the board's employee, of instituting a policy known as executive limitations. Jones says that policy kept board members in the dark about day-to-day issues.
In fact, your employee came to my office one day and told me if board members come to me with questions, not to answer them, to politely refer them to him, and he would do the responding.
Jones also accused Marrero of making the district's communications employees sign non-disclosure agreements, or NDAs, as a way to make sure they stay quiet after they leave the district. Jones says he refused to sign one and invited board members to contact him directly.
I can provide you with details on what I've seen and heard over the past 3 years.
Will Jones is a hero for what he's done.
Steve Katsaros, a DPS parent and co-founder of the Parent Safety Advocacy Group, formed in the wake of the March 2023 East High School shooting, says under Marrero, the district has had trouble with transparency.
It's just continually trying to hide the truth.
He hopes by Jones stepping forward, the school board will hold the superintendent more accountable.
I hope they put him on leave. I hope they open an investigation. How he was picked to begin with is a mystery to me because we deserve better.
In a statement to Denver 7, DPS didn't address Jones's accusations directly, but noted the school board is not involved in the day-to-day operations of the district, focusing instead on setting strategic goals and maintaining clear operational boundaries, an approach they said that facilitates accountability and effective communication.
Now, Will Jones told me in a text message that he was declining doing interviews today, but he says he will have much more to say at a press conference Thursday morning. In Denver, Brandon Richard, Denver 7.
Let's take this conversation on non-disclosure agreements in depth. A new law passed last year that restricts the use of NDAs for public employees in Colorado. Now, this law Governor Polis signed this bill into law in June. The measure bans state and local governments, including school districts, from requiring employees to sign NDAs that prevent them from talking about circumstances surrounding their employment. There are some exceptions, like if those circumstances implicate the employee's privacy or if it concerns a matter required to be kept confidential by law.